Hey, I'd like to talk a little bit about 5G. Actually, I want to throw the flag on 5G because that's the BS flag. I think that marketing right now in the industry is a lot of BS, and they're trying to push something off on people that doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, why is it? Why is it? Well, there's a lot of people on the ground, a lot of phone manufacturers, all the cellular folks, they're talking about 5G, it's coming, it's going to be the greatest thing ever and ever. Well, that's soon, we might find that that isn't really going to happen, or else it's a long way off. It's kind of be puzzling. Why hasn't Apple jumped on the 5G bandwagon? That's kind of concerning because about 85% of our people here in the States are using Apple products. So I don't know. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that all the data, excuse me, that you see is that 5G needs a lot of antennas to provide this bandwidth that they're talking about. That in order for someone to have this incredible bandwidth, they're going to have probably 3 to 5 times as many antennas out and about. The other thing that you'll notice is that 5G is only going to be in major cities. Well, that makes perfect sense because that's where the most population is, that's where business is, so that's where they're going to use it. But where do you fly your airplanes? Do you fly around cities that much? Okay, you're up in Teterboro, New York City area, I get it. You're out in LA, Van Nuys, I get it. You could get 5G on the ground. But what happens when you fly? We don't fly around a city. We fly from point A to point B, and we might touch a couple big cities, but you're not going to be in that area very long. So does that make sense that you're going to have to put new antennas on your airplane? You're going to have to get a new box, and you're going to go with another product that somebody's promised more bandwidth. It just has never happened. And so that's where the BS flag comes from, because there's companies out there that have been pumping this line of BS for so long that, oh, the next thing will have it, the next thing will have it. What I want to tell you about is something, I don't own it, but as I look at the industry, I say, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Most folks are familiar with Elon Musk, and most people are familiar with Starlink or with SpaceX. SpaceX is Elon Musk's company that is sending rockets up, reusing rockets, and they have a product called Starlink that is now being tested. Starlink is a series of satellites, just like we use Iridium satellites today. Starlink is a series of, right now they have 360 satellites up in the air, and they did that in record time, and they expect to have full internet coverage for the United States by the middle of 2020. I believe this is going to happen. I've seen them put these satellites up in record time, and so they're offering an internet solution anywhere in the United States by the middle of this summer. Now, the speed that they're talking about is 600 megabits, but once they get their full system up, they're talking 1 gigabit of speed. Now, think about that. In an airplane, to get that big a pipeline is going to be the answer. They're also going to have worldwide coverage. So the FCC has already permitted them over 10,000 satellites, and that will blanket the world. And his goal is to bring the internet to everybody in the world. It's something that's been talked about for about 20 years. I remember Paul Allen talked about it many, many years ago. And now Elon Musk is pulling it off. And my hat's off to that person. I would not ever bet against Elon Musk. So I think if someone's trying to pump you with 5G, you ought to stand down, you ought to wait. I think I offer, or our company offers, probably the lowest cost solution to connectivity. You can go anywhere in the world, and with our Iridium connection, we can offer you email, talk, and text for the lowest price possible. Now, don't forget that those guys that have been promising you all this bandwidth and now came out with this 5G thing, that they have never delivered, but they've always charged a lot of money. And they're great marketers, and they have a lot of money, and they can afford to take out their vendors or their customers to lavish parties and things like that. but they cost a lot of money. So whether it's $100 an hour, or they've got pricing that's $4,500 a month, $50,000 a year, think about that. We can offer text, email, and talk anywhere in the world for the lowest price, and you only pay for what you use. I had a fellow with a global come up to me at a trade show, and he said, I can't believe it, my airplane's down for 45 days and I still had to pay all this money, that $4,500 a month, so for a 45-day experience, he was at $6,000 or better. And it just irks people that they are paying this money and they're not getting either the bandwidth or the service that they were promised. So I think I have a better solution for you, and that's AirText. Anyhow, there's the 5G BS flag. Don't be taken by that. Any questions, come and see us at www.goairtext.com or give us a call at 678-208-3087, and we will help you. Thank you.